In this video, I'm going to teach you the proper way to replace a typical bathroom faucet. On this video, how to replace a bathroom faucet. Now, there's different kinds of faucets. This is a 4-inch center faucet. They call it 4-inch center because it's 4 inches from the middle of this nut to the middle of that one underneath. This is the one you see in most homes. There's also the widespread faucet, which is 8 inches wide, sometimes 3 different parts, 2 handles and the spout, not one piece. And then there's also the single hole faucet, which is one long piece protruding through one hole. Like I said, this is the one that would be in most homes, so it's the one we're going to cover today. Now to start, you would go down to the shutoff valves located at the bottom underneath the sink. We didn't use a real sink because then you won't see what's going on. I want you to get a good picture of what you're doing here. Now, you would go to the valves, turn them clockwise, and that should shut the water off to the faucet. Now, to make sure, and you always want to make sure, you would open the handles to the faucet and see if the water stops. It might run out for a little bit, especially if it's a 2-story home, draining it out. Give it about 2 minutes. If it stops, you can proceed. If not, call a licensed plumber. If the water does stop, you can start disassembling the faucet. Now, if this is a sink with a cabinet down to here, you obviously can't take some tools and work like this. It's not that easy. You got everything in the way and you can only work from above. If you're doing that, you can't use this tool. You would use a basin wrench. It's a basin wrench because it would be a sink basin. You can flip the head one way or another, so that way you can reach up under a sink and reach all the hard to reach places. It's adjustable in height, so if you got to reach real far, that's no problem. Now, we're going to bring it down, and as if you were underneath the cabinet, you would reach up and grip this onto the flex line, and you would turn it counterclockwise. Now you don't have to do the whole thing with the tool, because this is kind of a little difficult to use. But you want to break it free. Move on to the other side. Same thing. Break it free. Once it's loosened up, you can detach the rest of it by hand. Now, you have the faucet and you have the nuts holding the faucet on. If it's metal, they might be rusted off. If you can't get it off with this tool, you can try WD-40. If that doesn't work, call a licensed professional. It can get messy. If you got plastic nuts on there, use this tool. If that doesn't work, it's plastic. Break it off. You're replacing the faucet anyways. Same tool. Reach up. Loosen the nut. Hot side. Loosen the nut. Once they've broken loose, you can do the rest by hand. Should come off real simple. Now once the nuts are off, you should be able to lift the faucet and the gasket out in one piece. Now, when putting back the faucet, we're just going to repeat the steps in backwards. You can get this faucet from us on our website or give us a call and purchase this model for $28. And it also comes with the drain. To put it back, you'd want to put the gasket on. It's directional, pretty obvious which way it goes. And then on the bottom, add either a little ring of silicone or plumber's putty. Put the faucet in place. Start the nuts by hand always so you don't cross thread or strip them out. And get them snug. Once you tighten them all you can by hand, we'll get the basin wrench out again, flip the head around the other direction, and you'll want to tighten them clockwise. Now, when it comes to tightening them, you really do not want to over tighten. You will know if it's tight enough, because if it is, you can grab the spout and shake it and it won't move. If it still moves, you want to tighten some more. You over tighten it, you'll probably break the nuts or the faucet. The final step would be reconnecting the flex lines. You can start them by hand. Tighten them as much as you can by hand. Same with the other side. Now, very important, you do not want to get carried away tightening these. After they're hand tight, typically you want about a quarter turn. So get your tool on there, just kind of turn it 90 degrees. That's all it needs. Doesn't have to be He-Man tight. Check, look around, make sure you think you've done everything correctly. If so, slowly turn the water back on, one at a time. Check for leaks. If there's not any leaks, open the handles, let all the water come out, blow out all the dirt, shut them back, check for leaks again. No leaks, you did a good job. When you can, try to leave these things to licensed professionals, but if you think you can handle the task, this is how I would do it. As always, you can look us up at precision-plumbing.com or call us with any questions at 469-248-2136.